Alright, let's take a look at the pre-ban between ZZI-SOONG and SCHOLES. What is it going to be? It's gonna be... Oh my god. It has to be. Why, ZZI-SOONG? You are taking away our entertainment. And that's gonna be the Julian ban and the Tianlang pre-ban. And Nephthys first pick for SCHOLES right here. What is ZZI-SOONG gonna do? Is he gonna go for the Gani, Wusa, Chiwu draft? Or is he gonna switch up to the Oliver and Sekhmet Shizuka draft here? I know it because I do it. It's gonna be the Chiwu Gani draft for ZZI-SOONG. Or maybe he's switching up with a Chiwu Ethna route. I've been doing that recently. No, it's gonna be Chiwu Gani for ZZI-SOONG. We know that Gani is not on Swift, it's on a violent build, and you would hate to see a violent Gani just dominating you. And that's gonna be a Sekhmet trying to counter that first turn, and potentially another speed leader here for SCHOLES. Oh, is he gonna go with a Wusa to steal it away from ZZI-SOONG? It's gonna be an early Juno, taking away the counterplay of ZZI-SOONG, and also Juno is pretty decent into Juno Gani. I mean, Chiwu Gani here, because none of them can control this Juno. So what is ZZI-SOONG gonna do? The Wusa route seems kind of risky. I think he might go for some sort of Fire Monkey Rakuni here, or maybe a Veramos. No, it's gonna pick up 2 water units to deal with the 2 fire unit that SCHOLES just drafted, and that's gonna be the Praha and the Mouse coming up. So I think we might be seeing some sort of bruiser unit here. We lost the Julian, we still have the Fire Monkey, but it's gonna be a Leo to counter the speed of ZZI-SOONG and the speed buff as well. And last pick might be a Vert, might be a Diana Kinky. Many bruiser option he can pick up. But he might go with an LD5. Who knows? Oh, it's gonna be a turn 1 unit. And that's gonna be Ethna coming out from SCHOLES. So ZZI-SOONG is gonna pick up the Vert to scare the Leo draft. And also to deal with the constant AoE defense break of the Ethna. And that's gonna get instantly banned. And the Leo is getting banned out as well. Because if Leo's on the field, then Praha and Mouse can be kind of useless for a little bit. Okay. First turn belongs to SCHOLES, getting the strip reset. Can she get it done? 3 for 3 in this Group A. Getting it done! Sekhmet is proving to be a very good option for all the Korean player, performing as expected in every single game. Ethna is not gonna move just yet. I think she's on violent and she's getting stunned by a water unit, unfortunately. It's a very low chance for Mouse to do that, by the way, guys. Just saying. But Gani cannot control the Nephthys anymore. He has the reset ready, but not going to use that just yet. Just going to do a bit of damage on the Ethna. Ethna is definitely in a lot of trouble because the Praha can bring everyone to sleep. If she wants to, she's going to go for it and sleep everybody except for the Nephthys. But the glancing debuff can be quite troublesome, but she's going to drop it anyway because if she doesn't do it, she's going to get reset by the Gani in the future. Strip from the Juno, getting 2 beautiful stun and getting some speed buff out of the way as well. Ethna getting healed quite a fair bit with the Juno healing, and now is being healthy. Juno looking for Despair stun and focusing on the Mouse because that's going to be the main damage dealer for ZZI-SOONG. Glancing debuff, gonna take away some attack bar gain for the Pra, but Pra is gonna violent proc to negate that entirely. The Nephthys looking for a silence moment on the Gani. Gonna silence the Gani, get a violent proc as well, and that's gonna be on the Mouse too. And that's gonna big crit, decent damage on the Mouse, but not enough. Mouse gonna go for the... Oh my god! That Ethna couldn't even take a single turn this game. Getting absolutely crushed by a unit of a weaker element. But Mouse doesn't care about any element, and he's just gonna dominate you regardless. Juno looking for the kill on the Mouse here. The Nephthys need to violent proc to stop the Pra from healing, or else the Pra is gonna negate all the effort that the... Never mind. Never mind. Gani got it done. Gani's gonna take away the Nephthys skill. Push back. Nope. Gonna reset the Pra for the heal first. And gonna reset the skill later on. No problem with that as well. That is also a good play. And here's the Chiwu looking for a target for the 2-turn sleep. Gonna wake up the Juno. Mouse with a speed buff is gonna be extremely scary. 10,000 ignore defense damage every single turn on a unit that is now currently 300 speed on Violent. Who can top that? Geo pushing back the attack bar. Mouse dropping the heat. Another 10,000 hit on the Juno. And the Juno is probably gonna go down very, very soon. A wasted reset from the Genny, but it's okay because ZZI-SOONG's gonna win this one anyway. Man, ZZI-SOONG banning the Julian, dominating the draft, and there was nothing that SCHOLES could do. Watching his unit die one by one to the Mouse was crushing. Praha Mouse, another combo you should be taking note, because ZZI-SOONG is winning these without LD5. And boy, my man, I like that. We are going to the game to between ZZI-SOONG. This time, he cannot pre-ban the Julian. I am excited to see what he has to counter the Julian that's coming up. And there's no way he can stop that. Unless ZZI-SOONG being the Giga Chat and first pick Julian because he has it anyway. That's going to be very funny to see. And by the way, guys, Mouse is a very good damage dealer. And you can totally rune Mouse, the Water Sky Surfer, on speed HP, and do the same damage that ZZI-SOONG was doing here with a speed buff. A lot of people have the misconception of runing Mouse on some sort of crit damage attack build. You don't need to do that. You can build your Mouse on speed HP, your speed defense HP, and he will do very good damage. Violent Shield is the way. And you'll be surprised what kind of damage he can do. You can pair Mouse with either Praha or Rakuni for the speed buff. And boy, you'll be shocked. Nephthys and Isis pre-ban. Ooh. Didn't know ZZI-SOONG has an Isis up in his draft at the last pick right there. First pick was ZZI-SOONG. What is he going to do? I wonder. Is he going to go with a Chiwu Gani again? He seemed to be fixing on that strategy in this prelim. But if you use one strategy too much, you might get catch off. Oh, that's gonna be a Changpeng first pick from ZZI-SOONG. That is like 3 years ago. Vanessa first pick for SCHOLES here. So it's gonna be Vanessa, Camilla, Rakuni, Monkey, and Julian is all I'm seeing over here. Oh, it's gonna be Vanessa and Sagara. Looking for a sneaky strip reset into that Changpeng. And ZZI-SOONG is going to go for the Chiwu and potentially the Wusa here for the next two picks. Because he kind of needs some protection. Oh, he's going to go for the Vert early to counter the Cigar as well. But that will open him up to some double water draft here coming out from SCHOLES. Potentially Camilla and Shizu. No. Nah, I want to see Julian early. Come on, Julian Rakuni. Yay, Julian, let's go. We got the Julian and the Sakma to counter the Chiwu and the Changpeng as well. What is ZZI-SOONG going to do here? The Wusa doesn't look very good because there are three stripper on the side of SCHOLES. So you might need to pick up something that will... No, it's going to ban Julian. He's going to pick a Juno to counter the debuff monster. Maybe a Rakuni potentially as well. It's going to be a Camilla to deal with all the debuff. And maybe a Rakuni. No, it's going to be a Chrono last pick because there are no immunity on the side of SCHOLES. But SCHOLES can still pick an immunity last pick here. A Shizuka is not too shabby at this point. Let's see what he decides to go with. He's going to ban Julian. ZZI-SOONG, you have to ban Julian. You cannot go into the footstep of the ones before you. It's going to be a Douglas last pick because there's no clear Douglas counter on the side of ZZI-SOONG. Even Camilla, and the Camilla might get banned here anyway. So I think it's going to be a Camilla and potentially a Vanessa ban. No, it has to be a Douglas ban. Douglas, Camilla will be banned or else ZZI-SOONG might be in trouble here. Because without Camilla, Douglas solo the entire team, potentially. Potentially. You never know what a Chi was on. It's gonna be a Douglas Camilla ban here for both players, which means ZZI-SOONG will have to let SCHOLES have the Julian, and boy, I have seen that exact draft completely get shut down by the Julian. Let's see what happened. Here comes the first one for the segment, getting a quick reset onto the Carno, potentially, or the Changpeng. Or maybe the Chiwu even. Get the Chiwu out of the way. No! The segment finally failed, and it has to be on the hands of SCHOLES. And the Chiwu will get the strip and the pushback, and the Changpeng is also enjoying this pushback as well. Looking like it's going to be a tough game for SCHOLES here because this Julian would not get a turn. Not looking so hot right now because the Carno has a slow debuff, and that's going to be a very strong deterrent for this Julian. And the Vert giving the constant attack bar for the team will allow ZZI-SOONG to kill everyone before the Julian get to move. And the Vert being on the violent build. Oh no, that is not looking too hot right now. Because the Julian is not only eating up the entire team HP, he's not providing any value as well. Vanessa is looking to go down anytime now. The damage being focused on Vanessa, and Vanessa will be the first one to drop. Julian is about to move, but the Carno with a skill 2 is going to steal away all that attack bar immediately. No, it's going to focus on the Sigma. Julian get the first turn, stun the Vert, but no violent proc this time for SCHOLES. And the segment's going to go down as well. Next up is going to be the Sagara, not having any skill to utilize. And there's nothing that this Julian can do unless he violent proc right here. And he is not going to violent proc. And ZZI-SOONG is going to take that second game so fast. Absolutely destroy SCHOLES. Even with the Julian on the field. GG.